From the very first spark of an idea to the endless scroll of today, the story of humanity is one epic and often hilarious journey. It's a tale of triumph, of innovation, and of, well, a lot of fumbling around in the dark. Let's rewind. Way back. Picture our earliest ancestors, huddled together, finally cracking the code to fire. A monumental leap for humankind. A moment of pure genius. This changes everything. And then, disaster. The very first attempt at cooking. A blackened, smoking piece of who knows what. It turns out, mastering fire is one thing, but becoming a chef? That's a whole other evolutionary step. It wasn't just about survival. It was about learning not to burn dinner. As we got a little smarter, we realized sticking together was a good idea. Thus began the age of agriculture and community. We see inspiring visions of the first villages rising from the earth, people working hand in hand, building a future. A beautiful montage of cooperation. But let's be real, building a society isn't always glamorous. For every sturdy wall raised, there was probably someone slipping face first into the mud while carrying a heavy load, much to the amusement of their fellow villagers. We learned to plant crops, and we also learned that farming is just a series of creative ways to get dirty. With full bellies and sturdy homes, our ambition grew. We built magnificent cities, reaching for the heavens with stone and ingenuity. We invented writing, a way to etch our thoughts into eternity. Imagine the profound sense of accomplishment as a scribe carves the first laws, the first poems, onto a clay tablet. The weight of history in their hands. And then, a typo. A deep, dramatic sigh echoes through the halls of history as they realize they just made a permanent mistake. The world's first ever facepalm. Even in ancient Sumeria, you just couldn't escape a bad day at the office. Our world started to feel a bit small, so we decided to see what was over the horizon. The age of exploration. Majestic ships cutting through uncharted waters, brave explorers staring hopefully toward new lands. It's the stuff of legends, but zoom in on the deck. There's our intrepid navigator, holding a brand new, cutting-edge compass. He's shaking it, he's tapping it, he's holding it upside down. Is north supposed to spin like that? He mutters. For every Columbus discovering a new world, there was probably a sailor who was just trying to figure out which way was up. Then came the machines. The Industrial Revolution. The roar of engines, the power of steam. A world transformed overnight by gears and pistons. We built factories that could do the work of 1,000 hands. But let's not forget the inventors. Picture a workshop, steam hissing everywhere. An inventor stands proudly next to his latest creation. A complicated mess of pipes and levers. He pulls a single lever, and instead of revolutionizing textile production, the machine starts comically flailing around, chasing him out of his own workshop. Progress is powerful, but it's also messy, and occasionally a little bit dangerous. And that brings us to now, the digital age. We've connected the entire globe. We can speak to anyone, anywhere, in an instant. We've built a virtual world on a foundation of pure data. We're living in the future. We launch into a critical video conference, ready to share our brilliant, world-changing ideas, and then it happens. The frozen screen, the stuttering audio, that single pixelated frame of your face in the most awkward expression imaginable. From burnt mammoth meat to a frozen video call, it seems some struggles are just timeless. Through it all, from the first fire to the first Wi-Fi password, the human story has been a mix of the epic and the everyday, the brilliant and the slightly clumsy. We reach for the stars, and sometimes we trip on the sidewalk. And maybe that's the best part. Thanks for watching our little trip through time. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your own modern-day evolutionary fails in the comments below. See you next time